Okay, here we go. Hello everyone, it's Berta here, the Recycled Hippie Chick. I have got a mess on my table, so I've really been wanting to make a video. I have been stuck in the house for a few days, and I've been watching videos, and I've been getting all kinds of ideas, and I come out, oh shoot, let me see if I messed myself up. Line. Okay, I think I'm all right. My new setup, my leg sticks out right where I need to put my feet. So I forget with my clumsy brain fog, and I step on it. So let's see if I can do this without touching it. Okay. I wanted to do video because I've been watching everybody and I've been excited. And so you know how I work. Everything's a chain reaction. So I come out here and all these tags are laying on the table. Some that I haven't got done yet. All these stuff that goes on them. And I'm like, just move it aside so we can do our ideas. No, Bertie, you finish them before you move them out of the way. Because if you move them out of the way, they sit in a pile and you don't do anything with them. Yep, you're right. That's what I do. So I go get my fire started up, and I go out and cover the air conditioner with a plastic bag for the winter to winterize it. And I take my scissors and my tape out, my good scissors that I leave over here. I take those out there so that I can cut my tape and get everything all, you know, done up the way I need to with my plastic bag. And I'm wrapping the outside of my air conditioner to winterize. And I come back in and I'm like, oh, great. Where's my scissors? So I go back out there to get my scissors. And guess what? My scissors are laying on top of the air conditioner underneath the bag that I've got completely taped up around the air conditioner. So, guess what is going to be staying outside on the air conditioner until spring? Yes, you're right, my scissors. So this spring, if you can help me remember, those of you who have good brains, that's where my good scissors are, and when I take the bag off, I need to get them off because I won't be able to see on top of it. I have to feel up there and get them. So, I've started buying one pair of scissors every time I go to town because I had a class last weekend and realized, you know, I made a little list of things I need for everybody. Some nice fussy cutting scissors. And I've only got one pair. I need 4. So I thought every time I go to town, I'll get a pair of scissors. Well, I had to break one out for myself. So now I'm at square one for the class table. No, I'm not going to tell you about my class yet. That'll be on my next video. N-O-T-E N-O-T-E-S. Do you see an S? There it is. So, Loretta, that watches me on here, also known as Carol, but you guys probably know her as Loretta. She messaged me this morning and said, did you have your class? And if so, how did it go? And I did have a class, and I told her, oh, that story will cost you a coffee. So I'm running in town tomorrow to have coffee with Loretta and tell her all about my class. So I didn't want to tell you guys first because she'll watch this. So I wanted to tell her first. And then I'll tell you guys. So she didn't have to listen to it again. She can just bypass that video if she wishes. I hope you guys have been doing well. I have, for 2 days, been on the couch today's my first day really off. And I helped my daughter. 3 days, I put in 4 hours over at her new Christian school. She's getting ready. She's in an old location. She's getting ready to go to a new location. And the yards needed some attending to. So I went over there to work to put the flower beds to sleep. And overdid it. So the first day I did 4.5 hours, and I was down the next day. 3 or 4 days later, I went back and did another 4 hours when I told myself I was only going to do 2. And then my daughter helped me, and she was supposed to help me not work more than 2 hours, and we both worked 4. And then the very next day was Thanksgiving, so we got through Thanksgiving and she wanted to go back, so I went back for another 4 hours. And so the next 2 days I was out of it, on the couch, body hurting, not hardly walking. So today I'm feeling good, and it's snowed. I think we got 6 or 7 inches last night, so it's freezing cold. And I have officially started to set up my, last year, you know, I did my crafting in the spare room. Well, I decided this year I wanted to be near a window so that I could look out. And it's impossible in my spare room because our windows are those long, skinny ones that are up higher. And I have a dresser in front of the window for Isabella, my cat, and she lays up on the dresser, and that's her perch. So I don't want to dare move her out of her perch so I can somehow have a winter area. So I am moving the plants out from in front of the window in the living room. And where does all this come from? And I'm going to put my little table in front of that and set up for winter. My husband can still watch his TV in the evenings if I want to create, and I'll have my headphones on and I'll put my little computer right there, and I can watch whatever I want while I'm arting, and he can watch what he wants. We won't bother each other with noise. And in the daytime, I'll still be in front of a window where I can see out and daydream and get inspired. That's my plan. But he said, would you go out and start that heater? And I said, I don't want to because I feel, dagnabbit, I feel terrible for, you know, starting it up. He said, just go out there. So I started the heater, and I am out here today. And I'll be out here tomorrow because it's Janet Nash Live, and I love to play when Janet Nash Live is on. It's a very, very special time for me. So matter of fact, I told Carol, I'll come tell you the story, but not, you know, after Janet Nash is over. I don't plan anything on Mondays from 8 to 10. That's just what I do. I watch Janet Nash and I create. It's like I can get out of my head and time slides by and I just don't even think about what I do, and I do some of my best work during my Janet Nash Lives. So I'll turn the heater back on tomorrow, and I'll start hauling Christmas stuff in to see what we can do. So I'm going to finish these before I go on. I have got several things I would like to What are these? These are Kleenexes or napkins or something. I have several things I want to do with you guys. I watched Kylie Koo. She made this really cool grungy. Kylie Koo is the grunge master to me. The woman, every once in a while, she just gets a crazy idea to do grunge, and man, can she do it. I love when she gets a wild, crazy... What, Cooper? Do you think I'm talking to you? I know. I'm talking to everybody. Yes. He comes over here like, what are you talking about, Mom? Do you need to go out? Uh-oh. Yeah, there we go. It worked. It must be little napkins. Do you need to go out here? I'll leave it cracked. You can open it up. So, I wanted to make one of Kylie Koo's grungy little... Oh, you little fart. What are you doing? I can't hold you right now, buddy. I'm busy. Anyway, she makes the coolest grungy things, so I wanted to make one of those with you guys, and then I watched this other lady. I'll tell you who they are when I do their videos, because I'll link them down below in the basement. And this other lady this video that I watched was from 7 years ago. And it was called a waterfall journal. Where's my towel? You guys, I'm not ready. Just a minute. I gotta find my towel. Okay. I'm gonna call them, she called them waterfall. I think she called them waterfall pockets. So those were really fun, out of envelopes. So I wanted to do those with you guys. And I also wanted to do, I don't think you'll mind, will you, Christina? Christina's doing a hashtag tag your it type thing. And then you tag somebody and then they do a tag set or whatever. I'm not exactly sure how she's got that lined up, but I was watching her do hers that she was tagged in. No, she's not doing it. Okay, let me start again. Christina has a friend who tagged her in a hashtag tag your it. So Christina was doing her little tags, and then she tagged Magic by the Ocean. And so I watched both of them, but as I watched Christina do her pockets with tags in it, I thought, oh, I want to do that idea she's doing with an envelope with pockets. So I wanted to do the pockets with you, and I'm sure she won't mind if I copycat her idea. So all these things I wanted to do, but I cannot do until these get out of my way. Now, let me tell you what I did with these. I made a master board to make these tags. That's not enough. That is not enough gold. I wanted to kind of put something behind that to knock that busyness down, but maybe we'll put a stamp over it when it dries. So I made this master board to make Christmas tags because I was working in my Christmas journal the other day and I needed tags. So I made a master board. And it was not a great idea because every single one of my tags basically looks the same. So I can only use a couple of these in my journal, and I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of them because the backgrounds are all the same. So that did not excite me. So when you do your master board, if you're wanting to work in your Christmas journal, make different sections of your master board look completely different so that you can have different backgrounds on your tags. You know, if you're selling them, great, knock yourself out. But if you're doing it for yourself, you need for them to look different, right? So, yeah, that's what I did. Let's see here. What do we want to do? Let's do some small ones. I am going to, you know what I might do? I might be able to put these in my waterfall pockets that I'm making. I was thinking about making some Christmas scrap packs and putting them on my Etsy, or seeing if anybody wanted them and just selling them outright, or however I can do it. I'm not having very good luck with Etsy, so I've taken everything down off of my Etsy shop right now. And I thought about making like a waterfall journal, or what I call it, a journal. It's not, they're pockets. Waterfall pockets, and finishing them and putting them in each scrap pack just as a, you know, a little thank you for each one of my sales. And each little waterfall pocket would require a tag. So I could use these in some of my little pockets, these smaller ones. So that is an idea. But then I think, you know, what if those things don't sell, and then I'm stuck with all this Christmas stuff, nowhere to go. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't. I'm just making. Where it goes, nobody knows. I think I might just make a tab on each one of these. Let's see if we got any. Here's an old Christmas hanky that we could put a tab on one. Okay, so what have you guys been up to? I have been yeah, just working at my daughter's little school. I don't know if that would be too bulky. Yeah, I don't think it would. It's 2 tabs. And what else could we do? This is material. We could use it. And I made pumpkin logs for Thanksgiving. I made pumpkin logs. I made a pumpkin pie, 2 of them, one for here and one for the dinner. I made 2 pumpkin logs, one for the dinner, one for here. Yeah, you can imagine how my diet is going. And I made some sweet potatoes with marshmallows on top for the dinner, and I made homemade chicken noodles. And we went to my daughter's church. There were about 4 families that just went there to be together. You know, to have Thanksgiving together. And then we came home and went and worked at her little school. So it was enjoyable. I enjoyed it. I think we ought to. I think we ought to grunge that up a little bit before we put the tags on. Not that you can really see it, but any of those little white cut sides. And I did not put any paper on the back of these first, and you know what? It's okay. If somebody wants to journal on the back, they can write on the whatever I used. Manila envelope, or I'm not sure what I used to make this master board. So the day before, I had gone over and worked 4 hours in her yard, schoolyard, and then I came home and did all that baking. That's part of what just really knocked me down. But it's done. It's done, it's over, and everyone survived. And it was good food. We had really good food. Had a turkey and ham and dressing and cranberry sauce, and somebody made homemade macaroni and cheese, and there was apple pie, and there was pumpkin pie and pumpkin log and mashed potatoes and gravy and chicken noodles and corn and green bean casserole and homemade dinner rolls. Oh my goodness. Need I say more? I did good. I only took one little spoonful of each of the items that I wanted because I have lost 15 pounds on a protein diet trying to get my blood pressure down, and I have done very well because of this antidepressant thing I'm on. My daughter and her daughter have actually gained weight on their antidepressants, so I've been very nervous about being on an antidepressant and trying to lose weight at the age of 60. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm going to go get a clip and clip this, and I'm hitting you. Be right back. Okay, so I was very careful about what I ate. We'll see. We'll see what happens, right? Time will tell. I don't know how many days it takes you to gain the weight when you eat wrong. I don't know how many days it takes for that to show up. So, time will tell. I'm only weighing myself once a week. Weight is coming off extremely slow, sometimes just 1 or 2 pounds a week. So, this is a very slow process, but I am not quitting. I am not quitting because I want off of this blood pressure medicine. And cardiologist told me that is my problem. My heart is fine. My blood pressure problem is my weight. Because when I had gastric bypass, my blood pressure went away. And when I started gaining weight from after my bypass, blood pressure came back. So, what are we going to do here? Let me go cut these into, maybe I'll just do 2 cards. Let me go cut that. Okay. I am totally taping this upside down. Okay, I'm pretty sure I've been doing it from the beginning, so I'll see if I can, oh lordy. I'll see if I can fix that in editing that I don't know what I'm doing with. Right? Okay, let's see if we can just do a couple journaling cards. I want to use these stickers. I do. I want to use these vintage little stickers up. Let's see if I have anything large. This one's a large one. These are tiny. These could go on the tiny ones. And those are all tiny. Let's see here. I love this envelope. This envelope's cool, isn't it? That could go in my journal all alone by itself. Oh, great. I just dropped Santa in my water. I'm sure he appreciated that. Let's see here. Those are all, I mean, I could use them, but I've already used them on 2 of my, well, I don't really, let me just take a minute here and look. Okay. I found these. I don't know where these came from or what they are. They're obviously printables. I'm going to do this one because it's outside, and I'm going to put that bell on there. So I feel like the bell would be something you would have outside. I don't know why. That's just what I think. And this one here I found already fussy cut, and it's just almost perfect to go on there. I can tell you I'm kind of glad that I had to open up these scissors because I'm not crazy about them. And these will not be what I get for the rest of my table. I'm positive. I mean, they're really sharp, but I don't know. They're just, I don't like the way they feel on my fingers. I like the ones that are out on my air conditioner. That's what I like. Is this going to fit? Of course it's not. So what I'm going to have to do is just use the little picture. Okay, great. Well, let me tell you a story. I was watching the lady that was doing the waterfall pockets, and I don't know if it was this year or what year it was. She was doing a flip through of her Christmas journal, and she was talking about, she's a school teacher, and she was talking about how she started this, you know what? Was it a Christmas journal? Really? Necessarily, no. It could have been a Christmas journal, but it could have not been also. It was very, it's absolutely phenomenal is what it is. And maybe I should link that video in my basement because it really spoke to me. And I just think if you watch that video, whether the video speaks to you or not, if you're in the place where I am going through, that she is going through, was, with depression and anxiety, then it would speak to you too. She started this journal because she was having some hard times, I guess, at school. She's a school teacher. This is cute too. And 10 cents for that packet at Hallmark. I think I need that too. Anyway, so she started this journal. You can see, as she walks you through this journal and tells you about it, you can see the progress that she made with her depression. I don't even think she realized it or did it on purpose. It's just the way it evolved, and it was beautiful. It was just beautiful. The woman could write, she could illustrate her own child's book. The paintings in it were so fun. And yeah, it made me think I want to make a journal for myself as I'm going through this season I'm going through right now, just for me, and not to show anybody else, but just to cut loose and do things I don't know. I want to do one. So anyway, it spoke to me, and it was just beautiful. I just absolutely loved it. So I've been binge watching her the rest of the weekend, and I've been binge watching A Bit of Birdsong, Lynn from over at A Bit of Birdsong. I feel like I've known Lynn forever, but I have not been watching her, but probably just this year. So I really wanted to go back and get caught up on her videos, you know, that I have not seen. So I binge watched Lynn, and I binge watched this other lady that did the waterfall journal and I'm going to say the depression journal, but it really wasn't. It was just happened like that, I think. So anyway, that was fun. I needed my little stand. Where's my stand at? While I'm waiting for this to flow. There it is. Ricky Tiki Tavi gave me this stand, and it is brilliant. Now, I don't use it for Fabri-Tac because my Fabri-Tac will vomit right out of the bottle. But it's great for my tacky glue. And actually, I've kind of quit using the Fabri-Tac. And I've just kind of gone all tacky. I love it. I mean, I use this on even the cloth. So it doesn't bother me a bit to use it on cloth. And see, tacky glue is thick enough, it doesn't come out. I can leave the lid off. You know, I wouldn't leave it off the whole time I'm arting, but while I'm just sitting here going back and forth, I can leave the lid off and it doesn't vomit out. So I'm liking it. Okay, there's one. And these here, I think I'll take in tonight. I don't know, we got to do something about this. I think I'll take this in tonight and put little tassels in while I'm watching TV. And, you know, throw these in my box. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Oh dear, maybe I should try to make a Christmas journal to sell. I don't know. I've only made a couple, and I swore I'd never make one again. So if you're watching me and you have my Christmas journals, they're a limited edition for sure, because I swore I'd never make another one. They were very intimidating for me. That's it. Simple as that. That's all I'm doing. Okay, so there's those, and we got these tiny little guys. Oh, we got one more here. We got these tiny little guys we can decor. And where's my little towel? We can put this little piece that I have left over on here. Whoops. And we can put that on one of them. And make a mess, and maybe not. Maybe I'm just going to mess it all up and not be able to do anything with it. Should have inked around that, but I can stabilo around it still. And we'll put a cutesy little seal on there. These were the lick and sticks back in the day that you lick and stick on your Christmas card envelope. There we go. Oh, I gotta tell you guys something. Remember I told you I was doing my prompts and I was waiting for God to give me, send me to the right garage sale or estate sale or whatever to give me some popsicle sticks? Yeah, I got some. Just a minute. Here they are in all of their glory, all plumb full of prompts. I went and got the mail one day, and there was a package from Nydia. Thank you, Nydia. She had sent me some popsicles or tongue depressors for my prompts. So thank you, God, and thank you, Nydia, for listening to God. I was expecting to go find him at a garage sale, but I guess God has his own plans. I told you, if I wait, it will come. And I didn't just get used ones from somebody's craft stash that they were tired of. I got brand new ones. So, hallelujah. Thank you, Nydia. So I had a blast putting those prompts on there. And actually, no, we're not going to bark. Nope. And actually have some more I could do, but oh my gosh, I will probably never use all of these prompts I've got written down anyway. So it got to where I was at the end going, I need to be choosy about what I put on them because I was starting to run out of sticks. And there were several that were duplicates. So where's my other little one? Oh, it's got the clamp on it over there. Okay. Two more little guys. Let's just go ahead and use some more of this. So yeah, what a blessing. What a blessing. Well, that's going to need some glue. I thought I had enough on my brush, but it's not. So I think this will probably go over just clearing off my desk. I'll have to do another video of actually going on and doing what I wanted to do, which is fine. You guys won't have to sit around and be bored watching me clear off my desk to wait for the next idea. There's another one. And let's see here. Here's a little piece of tissue. Let's see if we can get that little guy on there. Oh, no, 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 no. We mustn't rip. No, no. Let's see if we can't get this guy back on here. There we go. Lickety-split. Look at that. Let's just go ahead and make him stay right here on our painty paper and put this guy on our painty paper. And let's put this guy on our painty paper. Okay. Now, I don't know. I think maybe I want to put Santa beside the tree. Whoa. Hey, I'm starting to leak here. That was laying there a little too long. Darn, I didn't really want to cover up the tree, but that's okay. And that is that. We got one more. And let's see here. What can we do on there? That's pretty. Let's just put that little tag on there. There's just a little smidgen of that blue right there. And that is just pretty all in its own. So let's do that. I had a little bit of that glue drip on my stand. Let's get that on there. I love these little old cards. Little gift tags, to and from, I think is what they are. And smush that a little bit. And let's put one of these little stars on there. See if we can use up the rest of that glue. Well, it looks weird with just one, doesn't it? And then if we put two, we're going to have to put three, because those of you out there who think things should be on odd numbers will be cringing in your seats. So let's go ahead and just stick 3 on there. Okay. Now, I'm going to end this video. Go in and get me a cup of hot tea. And then I'll come back out and do another video. Okay? Thanks for hanging with me. Oops, these are not very close. Maybe I should show them to you up close. Let's go ahead and, no. We got to do something with this one. This one doesn't not excite me. Make sure your master boards look different, so you don't end up with all the same kind of tags like I did. Bye-bye from Birdie. You know what? I'm not done yet. Did I happen to show you guys the clip of the little raccoon in my treehouse? I'm wondering. I wanted to show you that clip. If I did, I'm sorry. I think I'm going to share it again. I just don't know if I've shown you yet. Bye-bye from Birdie. Well, it looks like I'm trying to feed And Princess has found something in the treehouse. And I don't know if he's confused and he's wanting to sleep in the food bowl or if he is sick. So, I guess I'm just going to leave it alone and see if he meanders on his way. Hi, mister. Hi, Mr. Raccoon. I'm sorry you're confused. We need to find you a home for the winter. You need to be sleeping. I want to see your eyes. Can you show me your eyes? I don't want you to jump out at me like a stealth ninja. Hi, you seem okay. Are you okay? All right. Yeah, you're making me nervous. You're making me nervous. Are you sick? Okay. You're so cute. I'm sorry you're out in the daytime. You shouldn't be out. All right, I won't hurt you. It's okay.